What is going on, guys? It's SJHSports. Welcome your faces back to a brand new video. This is episode number 8 of our Youth Academy Regens series with Tranmere Rovers. I have literally just finished recording episode 7, so I've literally stopped recording. I've gone to make myself a coffee, and I've started to record again because the grind is real right now. But I need to get ahead on videos because I am working when this goes live. I'm working a lot. But if it's first time around here, boys, remember to hit that subscribe button, ding dong the notification bell, and also leave a like on the video. Be greatly appreciated. Leave a comment as well, boys. Who is your favourite player so far of the series? It'd be interesting to see what you guys say. Remember, just slide into my comments, boys, please. Yeah, be greatly appreciated. Thank you. So, as you can see, our next game is against Forest Green Rovers in the FA Cup, but we have got a bit of business to deal with first. We have three mails in our inbox then, and it is all from our scouts. Let's take a look at this first scout report then. Australia, Jonathan Hall, we have scouted him for 2 months. He is a defensive-minded player. I'm going to see if we can scout these further. I'm not sure. We did send them for 6 months. I think 6 months is too long. We'll go for 3 months for the next people of scouts that we send out once these are back. So Jonathan Hall, I will scout for a further month if we can. Lance Kelly, we've also scouted for a further month. We will see what happens with him. New one is Toby Robertson. He's not going to make the cut. We are going to reject him. And Will Hill, rather. We are going to reject this player as... In fact, no. I am going to sign him up because he plays in the defensive roles by the look of things, and that sort of area we are very short on. All players currently on this report will be scouted further, so we do have at least 1 more month in Australia. It is Harrison Hill next then in Saudi Arabia. A lot of players to choose from here. Hopefully we can get a decent player. First off is Asad Sayam. We are going to promote him up to the first team. And this guy as well, Billa. Great name, looking like a CDM, 6 foot, we'll sign him up. Also, we're going to reject this player. At 84, we will reject. 73, we will reject. 71, we will reject. And, oh, Quazim, looking like a right back / right midfielder, we will sign this player up. Oscar Evans then is in Scotland. Has brought us back a goalkeeper, looking quite nice. 49 to 61, potential 74 to 94, looking good. We are going. Oh, we have to adjust budgets to sign this player, which we already have done already. Logan Drummond, we are going to reject him. Shane Watson, wow, we're going to reject you. Lewis Scott, we're going to reject you. Gordon Taylor, 65 to 89, we'll leave him for the time being. Another Ian Drummond then, looking like an attacking-minded player. It'd probably be a Cam, maybe. Oh, it's a difficult one, but he's looking quite good. What's his value? 70k. We'll adjust board budgets to sign him. And also Patrick Peterson, rather, 41 to 55 potential, 67 to 91. I am going to sign him as well. Let's take a look at our youth academy then, because we did sign a hell of a lot of players in those reports. So players may get promoted to the first team, players may get released. We'll just have to see what their current status is. So Connor Martin, he is 15. We're going to keep hold of him. We've got Lorenzo van der Linden, then age 15. I can't wait for this guy to get promoted, looking quite good. Arthur Morrison is a Scottish goalkeeper. We'll keep him in there for the time being. Ian Drummond is a centre forward, 51 overall. I'm going to leave him for the time being, see what he does. Leave him for a month or so, because he could potentially play in the striker position as well for us, where we are a little bit light. But looking at some of the stats, I just don't think he's not quite ready yet. I don't think Oscar Griffiths is either, to be fair, but we needed to promote him just to give some extra competition for Colombo up front. And one thing I have noticed, Ian Drummond is 5'5". Wow. Next is Shane Reed then, 5'11", 48, centre midfielder, 79 to 94. We'll keep him there for the time being. Brutus El Shamamri, he's looking quite good on potential. He's been in the academy for a few weeks now, or a couple of months. Patrick Peterson, centre forward, 6 foot, 49, potential 67 to 91. We've just promoted this guy. Good jumping, good strength, good aggression, and anything else on technicals not looking great, so we'll leave him for the time being. Asad Sayham, he's looking like an okay player from Saudi Arabia. 46 on the overall potential, 64 to 88. We'll keep him there. This guy is a right back, 15 years old. Billa is a CDM, 6 foot. Again, he could be a CD. He could play centre back for us. Not really much to choose from there. And Quazim is a 58 overall, value 200, looking like a right back, looking quite good. Why? Yeah, his value is promote him once he is old enough. Again, strength looking good, aggression, stamina very good as well, which is good to see. Sprint speed 73, looking like a decent player to say the least. Just want to bring you guys a bit of news then. So Jackson grabs November Player of the Month award. His impressive performances for Tranmere Rovers have earned him the EFL League 2 Player of the Month award for November. Our captain leading by example, and he has been outstanding. Fully deserved. Congratulations to Jackson. Just to bring you the shortlist as well, we also had Lewis, which was shortlisted for Player of the Month for November, but Jackson did take the spoils, which is good to see. Well done to Jackson. So the first game of the episode then is in the FA Cup against Forest Green Rovers. We've made few changes to the side, boys, just to give some players that don't really feature in the league. So, like, i.e. the goalkeeper in Audrey, he is in goal. Cook comes in at, Cook is at right back. Gill does keep his place in the side. Murray comes in at centre back. El Mansour will stay there at left back. Lewis, Jackson, and we're going to give Evans a run out in midfield. Guerra, Colombo and Hughes are our front three. Let's go. Oh, so we do have the FA Cup graphics again this year. I think I knew that already. I've just been trying to make it out look like it's special. I wish they would add the EFL graphics. Like, we've obviously got the iFollow now in the UK and stuff, and that would just make the game, especially in the lower leagues, look a lot better. Maybe it's something that they can introduce into FIFA 20. So if any of the boys that are game changers could see DK, please put that towards the guys at the EA Game Changers Discord that you're in, or whatever you're in, boys, or however you speak to the guys. But a nice little add-on. And it was off. Whoa, Reed, we're offside. Murray plays it to the left-hand side. Now El Mansour. Poor ball. Ball stabbed through. El Mansour's got the wrong side of Pierce, but he's done well to get back. And it's gone behind for a corner kick. Corner kick, and it comes there. And up goes Gill with the head, or Jill, should I say. I keep pronouncing him like 5 different names. Pierce laid off to Digby. El Mansour's there. Does really well. Great strength. And we'll just keep hold of the ball for us. Here's Jill. Up towards Lewis. Lewis and out wide towards Jackson, the player of the month for November. Will find Guerra. Guerra then looks to play the ball into the box, and it goes. Evans was the target. It's headed away by the Forest Green defence, and Pierce will pick up the loose ball. Sends a good ball over halfway to Reed, who does really well. This is good football by Forest Green. It works it really well out wide left towards Williams. It's Jill that's going to go closing down, but he's not done much with it. Digby, Jill's done well. Oh, Jill's lost the ball. Ball played in. Chance. El Mansour took a deflection. It went off Reed, and it's gone over the bar. We need to wake up, boys. Ball played down the line. Here is Reed. Reed then. Jill's gone to closing down. Jackson's also there to help out. Ball's played in low edge of the area. Williams lays it back towards Winchester. Winchester on the nice turn to Grubb. Back to Winchester. And we're just holding. The Tranmere Rovers are holding Forest Green into not letting them through with no space. They can keep hold of the ball at the edge of the area all they want there. Winchester does well, still going. Ball played in. It's a little dummy in the box. Will he keep it in play? Will, and Audrey's there down well. Well played, lad. If Audrey has a good game, he may start in the league, boys. We'll have to see what happens with him. Evans. Here is Lewis. Lewis up to the big man, Colombo up front. Colombo, great little turn by him. He's got good agility on his stats. Played the ball. That was supposed to go to our right back, man. Where he does well. Here is Jackson. Jackson towards Cook. Cook. Oh, every pass is going forward, getting intercepted. Cook. Now Lewis stabs it forward again, gets intercepted. What is going on in this game? Good game plan from Forest Green Rovers. Here is Jackson. Up towards Lewis. Well played now. Colombo. Jackson's to his right. Finds him. Jackson back towards Colombo. The men linking up really well. Colombo with a bit of play here. Colombo sides it through. Is it Hughes onside? He is. Was playing low, and it's a chance, and it's gone wide of the mark. It was even. I don't know. It was Lewis that was in there. Did it take a deflection or what? Or did the keeper save it? Oh, the keeper saved it with his shoulder. Knew nothing about it. We could have gone 1-0 up then with our first attack of the game, which has come on the 34th minute. Swan swung in, header, and it's easy for the keeper in Montgomery for Forest Green. Evans does well. Here is Cook. Poor first touch. Gets away from him. Colombo's trying to help out as well, but Cook's won it back. Well done. Here is Evans. Good ball. He's seen the run of Guerra. Guerra then. Can he find the man in the box? He can. It was Colombo. It might come out to Evans yet, but Digby's there to hack it clear out for another corner. Jackson will take to the near post. Up goes the header. It's a looping one, and it goes just across the face of goal. It did take a deflection. Lewis involved heavily in this first half with the chances for Tranmere. In the goes the second corner. It is clear by Forest Green. There's El Mansour. Now Evans in towards Jackson. Jackson then up towards Colombo. Colombo and dinks it over the top looking for Guerra. Great first touch from him. Laid off towards Colombo once more. Colombo twisting, turning. Colombo looking to line up the shot. Does get a shot away. Didn't trouble the goalkeeper. Decent efforts. Colombo doing well, trying to create opportunities for his teammates, trying to get his side in front here. Williams will love a step over, Forest Green edge of the area. Ball played into Digby. Pierce shot, hits Lewis, comes back to him, finds Winchester back towards Pierce. Here is Williams. Just before half-time, can Forest Green take the lead? Overlaps on here. And there goes the half-time whistle. It's 0-0 at the break. We don't want this to go to a replay, really. We want to try to get this done in the 90 minutes. It's 0-0. Evans up towards Colombo. Love a bit of play by him there. Colombo does well, stops the ball, waits for runners. Well played, keeping hold of the ball. A lot of players in and around here. Colombo looking like he's in the mood for the second half. He's receiving the ball a hell of a lot here. Colombo does well. Up towards Guerra. Guerra then will look to find Evans. Evans looking to line up the shot, and he couldn't get his foot around the ball. And it was a decent chance. It worked really well by Tranmere. Evans just couldn't get his foot around it, unfortunately. Here's Mansour up towards Hughes. Hasn't seen much of the ball. Hughes has got an opportunity to run at the Forest Green defence. He's finding Colombo. Back towards Hughes. Hughes back towards Colombo. Colombo then twisting, turning. Oh, Colombo, mate. Your passing's better than that, son. Led inside is Digby. Murray does well, but it comes back to him. Oh, and Audrey was crawling to his left-hand side. Probably would have had it covered if it would have gone in. Let's take a look. It was a decent effort from Digby. Yeah, he would have had it covered, definitely. So Colombo does depart then just over the hour mark. Griffiths comes on. He did have a good opportunity to get his first goal of the game. Here's Evans. Here is Griffiths on for Jackson. Then we're giving Jackson a bit of a rest. Good ball up towards Murray, well played, lovely stuff. Here is Hughes. Can he find Griffiths in the box? Oh, why didn't he go with his head? He tries to go with the volley. He should have tried to head that. Oh, he's just going to break him, boys. It took Colombo a while to settle into the side. Balls left forward. Gill's gone to go close the Forest Green Rovers man down. There is Grubb. Oh, he's put El Mansour on his backside. Great challenge by Gill. Here's James to Campbell. Short. Good save by Audrey. Good save down to his right-hand side, and it's gone behind for a corner kick. And it goes to the near post. Evans is there to head away. Here's Grubb, played inside. Here's James. Now Reed looks to swing it in. Murray heads away. Good defending. It's played back into the box, and Mansour hacks it clear. Good defending by Tranmere. We're on the front foot here. Griffiths, can he hold it up? He can. It's just... Oh, it's just, come on, Griffiths, mate. Oscar Griffiths needs to do well, better than that there, up there. Hold the ball up for his opponents. Oh, well done, Evans. He's had a great game. Evans has had a great game as the lad. Mansour up towards Hughes. Hughes not got really many options on, so he cuts it back inside. Here is Lewis. Here is Griffiths. Up to his brother from another mother. Over Griffiths. Here is Guerra then. Look to swing it in towards the penalty area. Oh, Griffiths couldn't quite get there. Well done by Evans again. Now here is Guerra. Guerra does really well. Evans up towards Hughes. Good feet by him. Keeps it alive edge of the box. Evans. Now Hughes. Now here is Lewis, look at the strike it, and the keeper makes the save down to his left-hand side. Good save by Montgomery in goal for Forest Green as we make our final change. Guerra comes off, and on comes Dupont. In goes the corner, Griffiths plays it in. Oh, go the headers, El Mansour was there, and it's gone wide of the mark. Ball played in early, Gill's there to head away once more as we approach the final 3 minutes of normal time. Not long left in this game. Lewis is there, but we just can't clear our lines. Laid forward, Lewis again's there, but Winchester picks up the loose ball. Here is Campbell. Looks to play it in, it's a dangerous one. And out go the headers, and it's over the bar. It's gone behind for a corner kick. I think Griffiths must have got something on that. 3 added minutes left of this game. It's a corner kick for Tranmere, for Forest Green Rovers. Evans will head it away. In goes the corner kick. This will be the last chance of the game. We've done really well defensively. Oscar Griffiths is trying to work his socks off to try and win the ball back for us. Ball played in. And Gill will head clear. Will click clear rather. Well, it's a 0-0 draw here in Forest Green's ground. It's been a poor performance from Tranmere Rovers and Forest Green. It didn't really have much chances. A couple of chances, a few comfortable saves for both goalkeepers. It will go to a replay now. It's what we didn't really want. But at least it's an extra game for some of the players that are on the fringes of the first team to try to push on, to try to get themselves in the first team. One positive to take from that, I was definitely impressed with Evans. So the next game of the episode then, we return to league duty. Then on the 16th of November, we play AFC Wimbledon. Starting 11 is a familiar starting 11. Then we've got Neves in goal, Cook, Gill, Lee, Mansour, Lewis, Jackson, Griffiths, Gallo, Colombo and Tavares. our front three. Let's go. Jackson picks up the ball well. Now Lewis. Now here is Jackson. Jackson then in towards Lewis. Lewis then up towards Colombo. Colombo seeing Griffiths. Griffiths plays it out to the left-hand side, where Tavares will play it back towards Griffiths. Headed away by Wimbledon. We're on the front foot straight away. El Mansour's done well. Here is Tavares. Looks to swing it into the box. He does. It's cleared away once more by the Wimbledon man. Cook will pick up the loose ball. Great play by him. Has to skip past his own man, which did put him off. And he does give possession away. Jackson tries to make things happen. Here is Lewis. Lewis is seeing Griffiths with a run ahead. Griffiths stabs it through. Colombo! Yes, there we go. Colombo's 4th goal of the season. A great bit of play. And Colombo will give the love heart. He is now turning a decent striker for us. He's getting into the right positions. He has got into the right positions all season. It's just his finishing at the end did let him down. Griffiths with a good little ball into him. I was about to shoot with Griffiths, but I thought Colombo's in a better position. And bang! Colombo's there to stab home and put us 1-0 in front. Cook, Lewis. Up towards Colombo. Colombo then with a bit of... keeps the ball close to him. Tries to find his man. It was a poor pass, to be fair. Here's Griffiths. Nice bit of play by Griffiths. Cuts it back in towards Lewis. Jackson ahead of him. Here he is. Jackson surrounded by 3 blue shirts. Jackson does well. Now here's Lewis in the centre circle in his own. In the AFC Wimbledon's half. Here is Jackson. We're just keeping the ball alive. And Griffiths appealed away. Griffiths will shoot this time. Will he? His shot is blocked. Jackson might keep it alive. He's done well. Did get a little bit of a touch. A bit of a bulge barge there. Griffiths through. Colombo. It's nearly a carbon copy of the first goal. And Colombo has got his 2nd of the game. Oh yes, a similar formation then from Colombo. Griffiths is just getting so much space. He's working the pocket of space really well. Yes, boys. Great bit of play again by us. Our away form is pretty decent. Jackson involved. Griffiths stabbed through. Colombo, pretty much carbon copy of the first goal. But this time if Colombo finishes it with his right instead of his left, can he go for the perfect hat-trick? He just needs to score now with his head. It's 2-0. Here's Tavares up towards Colombo on the hat-trick. Colombo going forward. He's seen the run of Gallo. That's a good ball. Is that... Colombo's making things happen. He's having a great game. Gallo then, he looks across it. Oh, it's a great ball in, but Nightingale is there to stab behind for a corner kick. Corner's going to be taken. Gallo, up go the headers. Oh, well done by Griffiths. Here is Colombo. Colombo going forward. Colombo not got a good strength start, but he's done really well. He nearly slid the ball through to Gallo. Great work. Great work rate by Colombo up front, leading the line exceptionally well. Had it through. Ball played it to the back post. Cook will probably be there to deal with it. It's come back across. Neves will punch it clear. In goes Gallo. His body's going all over the place. Oh, Neves! What a great save by him with his right hand. Fantastic save. Corner kick to the near post. Flicked back by Hansen to the manager of the area. Wagstaff will shoot and it goes well wide of the mark. No answer. Here is Lewis. Up towards Colombo. Colombo then in towards Jackson. Nice play by Tranmere working the space well. Gallo's gone ahead of him. Here is Cook in towards Colombo. Good ball in towards Gallo. Good first touch by him to set himself up for the shot. Easy for McDonald. Here is Cook. Played inside. Good ball. Now Jackson's picking it up. Jackson, tried to find Lewis. He will get there ahead of him. Well done. Here is Jackson. Oh, Jackson just couldn't stab it through. Oh, so they've worked it really well. Griffiths has got work to do. He's done it exceptionally well. Well played. We're in control of this game. From the first whistle to probably the half-time whistle. Jackson then, he's got the lucky break he needed. He's tried to find Tavares on the right-hand side. He's trying too much, is Jackson, this game. Wimbledon looks to play it in it goes. El Mansour should clear it away. Gallo will pick up the loose ball. Gallo then skips past his marker really well. Did get tricked, advantage played. And Gallo's still going. Gallo's done really well. Now Griffiths up towards Colombo. Colombo then twisting, turning, does well. Still got hold of the balls, Colombo. Well done, lad. Up towards Tavares. Tavares then looks to stab it through towards Griffiths, and it's cleared away by Nightingale. Well done by Lee. El Mansour is there. Played inside towards Griffiths. Griffiths then up towards Jackson. Jackson's first touch is a good one. Jackson's going to shoot. Ooh, it's gone wide of the mark. Jackson. We've seen him score some beauties in this series already. Well, there goes the half-time whistle. A perfect performance from Tranmere Rovers in that first half. Colombo is the man of the match so far with the 2 goals. A great performance. The home fans boo off their team at the break because they're 2-0 behind. Chill. Lewis. Now Griffiths back to Lewis. Lewis now in towards Jackson. Jackson then up towards Gallo. Gallo then with a few little step overs finds Jackson. Oh, he just couldn't get all of it. Might get in it here. Slides him with the keeper. And it's gone behind for a corner kick. Oh, it was quite dangerous. There we go. Colombo done well. Look at that. 2 shots, 2 on target, 2 goals. Conversion rate 100%. Ricardo Colombo doing his bits for Tranmere Rovers as we've got a corner which Gallo will swing in. Oh, go the heads. It comes out to Colombo. He couldn't quite bring it down on his chest. Lewis. Poor first touch, but he manages to get there. Now here is Griffiths. Griffiths heading up towards Jackson. One touch to save himself. Jackson will shoot. Might come to Colombo. He's hacked away by Nightingale. Up here, Hansen. Looks through the dummy. Here's Wagstaff. El Mansour's done well because he's got 2 men to deal with. Ball play forward. Here's Hansen. Good first touch. Crossed in. Header. Good save by Neves again. Get up, Neves. Oh, he smashed it against the post and into the back of the net. Damn, man. We want to keep a clean sheet, but it's the way it goes. It's 1-2 now here. We are still leading, which is the positive, but we have been 2-0 up in the 2-0 up in the past. Jesus, Stu, slow down. It was a great save by Neves. He just needed to get up a bit quicker. Then it hits the post and goes into the back of the net. It's 1-2. So we change it. Gallo and Tavares come off. Dupont and Jensen come on. Jensen's going to play on the left-hand side. Dupont on the right-hand side. Just want to try that with them two, just to see how they do. And Dupont's giving it away straight away. Apaya will cross it into the back post, and it's headed behind by El Mansour. Corner kick to the near post. Jackson's probably done enough. He has done. Fox has got him behind us here around the outside. Played into the box. Lee will head away, who is going to push into CDM role in a minute because Lewis is coming off and we're going to bring on Murray. Wordsworth does well, picks it up. Still Wordsworth. Hansen, man free. Oh, Neves with a great save again. What a great save. Jackson does get a yellow card for a challenge earlier on in that tack, but he was a little bit late to it. I want to see this save again. That was a great save. Let's take a look. Oh, that's the yellow card there. He was late, was Jackson. I don't think it's going to show us the save. As we do make that change now. Gordon Murray comes on and Marcus Lewis does come off. So Lee goes into CDM position. Murray into the centre-back role. And he's taking a tumble inside the area already. It's played out to the edge of the area. Wagstaff then laid off. Short over the bar. Good header. Dupont won't get there though because Dupont, we're playing with 10 men when he's on the pitch. He needs to go out on loan, I think. Apaya, Hansen, Wimbledon have woken up. And Murray's got work to do. Oh, well done, lads. An important interception there. Dupont wins the header. Colombo. Oh, Dupont, come on, son. Do something with it, man. It's so frustrating for a high-rated player. Play one of the highest. Well done, lad. He's won it back. He's giving away a free kick. Oh, what's the keeper doing? Here's Dupont. Still Dupont. Here is Jensen in a central position. He'll just play it out wide. Now here is Cook. Now here is Griffiths. Griffiths saying, looking to shoot. He has done, and McDonald makes a great save. A great strike by Griffiths. The goalkeeper did exceptionally well then because Jensen was obscuring his view. In goes the corner kick. Jackson's there. Here's Jensen. Jensen does well, and he gives it away, but Cook's in well to win it back for us. Well done, Lee. Griffiths. Griffiths up towards Jackson. Jackson then in towards Griffiths. Griffiths back towards Jackson. Jackson then. Jackson will shoot. He might come to Colombo. Tries to help it on. Well done by Lee. Wins the header. Here is Dupont. Laid off. Here is Jackson with a short. It's blocks. Wimbledon are throwing bodies at it. Left, right and centre. Lee. Here is Jackson. There he is. Colombo for his hat-trick. Will he go get it now? Oh, it's a great save with the right hand from McDonald from the Wimbledon goalkeeper. That could have been Colombo's second hat-trick of the season so far. Here is Lee. He'll just hold it up, but just want to keep hold of the ball. He has lost it though. El Mansour towards Lee. Lee then. Colombo. Colombo does well. Great turn. Colombo for a hat-trick. Straight at the keeper. Lee. Now Jackson. Good play by him. Looking to feed it through. It did take a deflection. There goes the full-time whistle. We have got back to winning ways in the Football League 2. Thank God for that. It was a 2-1 win thanks to Colombo's very early on goals in the first half. A fantastic performance from the lads. A little bit shaky at times. Neves had to pull off some good saves in there. Also, the Wimbledon goalkeeper made some good saves, but it has finished Wimbledon 1, Tranmere Rovers 2. So the next game of the episode then, it's Tranmere Rovers against Forest Green in the FA Cup Round 1 replay. Changes to the side. Of course, we have changed this quite dramatically. We have gone with Audrey in goal, Cook at right back still, Moore and Lee the centre backs, Tavares, Evans, Breen, Lewis, Guerra, Dupont and Hughes. So it is FA Cup replay time then, and we are at home this time. We've gone with our cup team sheet. Audrey in goal, Cook, Murray, Lee, Tavares at the back, Breen, Lewis, Evans, our midfield three, Guerra, Dupont and Hughes up front. The league is more important, but it's good to give some of these players, the likes of Green, the likes of Hughes, Dupont and Guerra, to get first team action. Dupont I'm definitely disappointed with. It's just a bit of a disappointing display from him. Maybe we'll look to give him a loan in January when that comes. We are in 19th of November, so we've still got a long way. We've still got a good month or so to put up with him in the club. But we'll keep playing him and just see what happens. It's Tranmere Rovers against Forest Green. So here we go then. With that, we're pretty much a second string side. But like I said, it's good to give players a run out, see what they can do, see if they can fight for first team football. And we'll see what we can do in this game. Hopefully we can proceed to the next round of the Cup. Lewis obviously did really well then, kept the ball close to him. Lewis and Cook are main starters in our first team. Here is Dupont. Dupont on the turn, and it wasn't a bad effort to be fair. It's 0-0 here. The first opportunity of the game has come to Dupont. We need a big display from him. He needs to be knocking on the door, wanting to be pushing for the first team. It just hasn't happened with him at the moment, which is very frustrating because he has the potential to be a decent player for the side, but it's just not worked for him yet. And there's people like Tavares, Gallo that are getting in positions better, they're playing better, they're doing really well. Cook up towards Lewis, laid inside towards Breen. Breen then will look to switch the ball out to the left hand side where Tavares is playing left back in towards Evans. He had a good game in the first game against Forest Green in the first tie. Here is Breen now. He did get a goal as well, I believe, early on. That's a good ball. Here is Dupont. He is left-footed. He's got two-star skills. He's got two-star weak foot, I think he has, but that was poor. Tavares. Breen. To Moore, back to Breen. A bit of a risky pass, but it's worked. Here is Lewis. Stinks it out to Guerra. That's a good ball over the top. Guerra looking to go forward here. He's touched it, let him down. And Breen does well. He just sits in front of the back four, holds it up well. Lewis sprays it out to the left-hand side. Now Tavares. Now Evans. Now Breen. Breen then up towards Dupont. Dupont then looks to cut inside. He's done well as Dupont. Evans then we can't work the space to get the shot. Here is Guerra. He looked to cross it in. It is a good ball in. Evans with the target. He's headed away by Forest Green. Oh, Cook's left his man. Reed, is he onside? He is. Oh, careful Cook. Going to a challenge like that. Chance way over the bar. Well up. That's a great header by Guerra. Dupont. He's done well there to hold it up. Lewis dinks it forward looking for Hughes. Hughes, and he might get there. It's hacked away. Tavares. Here is Breen. Breen. Leading towards Lewis. Lewis. We know he can shoot, but he's just trying his hardest. There's no real options for him. Breen's made himself available. Well done. Breen slides it through. Dupont! Oh, good save by Montgomery. Dupont will take the corner kick. Cooks the target. Headed away. Evans. Here is Breen. Back to Evans. Back towards Breen. In towards Dupont. Lovely turn by Dupont. And it's straight at the keeper. He's getting into space. He's having good chances. He's Dupont in a new role for him as a striker position. Breen. Now Evans slides through. Here is Lewis. Lewis on his left foot. Tried to shoot from distance. His shot is blocked. Campbell going forward. A bit of pace. Advantage play. Slid through. And good goalkeeping by Audrey. And it was offside anyway. Evans. Nicely done by Evans. Just keeping the ball very sensible. Lee on a yellow card. We'll have to be wary of that. Tavares. Now Breen. Looking for the run of Lewis. Poor ball. Well done, Dupont. Oh, they slid it through here. Moore's got work. No, it's not Moore, it's Murray. He's got work to do. He's done exceptionally well. Audrey, come, man. Why is he not coming to claim that? Cook's done well. Here is Evans. Looks to dink it over the top, looking for the run of Hughes. That's a great ball. It's not a bad first touch. He's getting pulled as Evans, but he's done really well. Oh, Winchester's great slide challenge. Tavares, nice cheeky flick there. Here is Evans. Evans then looking to change of pace. Done well, holds it up. Comes out towards Breen. Breen looking to strike. Oh, it's a great strike. And it's a good save by Montgomery. In goes the corner from Guerra. Up go the heads. It's Murray. It's gone wide. Well, there goes the half-time whistle. It's 0-0. Nothing to separate these two sides. We have had plenty of football. And both of these teams just can't break each other down. Dupont. 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 Done really well. Dupont laid off. Lewis! Always leaning back, should hit the target. Great play by Dupont. He did really well. Got in between the two Forest Green Rovers centre halves and made the space. Late great ball off on a plate for Lewis, and he blazes it over the bar. Guerra up towards Dupont. Dupont back towards Guerra. Dupont's been brilliant this game. Guerra, ball played in. Oh, it's over Hughes' head. It's just so frustrating. It's just, oh, it's take a nick. Here is Hughes. Oh, he's lost the ball. We're just creating opportunities. It's just not happening. Reed to Campbell. Great challenge. Great challenge. I think that was Lee, and he's injured him as well. That's not good. But it was a great challenge. Strong but firm challenge. Oh, it was supposed to go to number 18, which was Breen. Cook's been brilliant. He's had a great game. Guerra. Well done, Cook, again. He's been brilliant. Dupont. Great ball. Well played by Dupont. And here goes Guerra. Going forward. Guerra still going. Guerra looks to cut inside. He's just not got the legs. He's just not got the fitness in him, I don't think, to play a full game. Well done by Evans. Hughes. Well done by Hughes as well. Now Lewis. Up towards Dupont. Dupont then looks for Guerra. It's a good ball over the top. And Guerra's done really well. And Guerra's into the penalty area. Guerra looking to cut through. Gets a space. Good shot. A good save by Montgomery. Here is Tavares. In towards Breen. Breen then in towards Evans. Evans laid forward. Dupont. Dupont's been really well today. It's just, no, it's so unlucky. Here's Grubb. Going forward. Ball played into the box. Set it away by Cook again. He's been brilliant for us. Dupont, great bit of feet from him. Dupont going forward. Dupont still going. He's still going. It's Dupont. He has a look to his right. But Dupont's 1-on-1 with the keeper. Dupont smashes it into the back of the net. And Dupont has got his goal. Yes, boys. Dupont, he has been brilliant today. I can't say how good he has been. He has worked so well up front on his own. Maybe it is a new position for him. I am actually going to be taking off Hughes and putting in Dupont on the left-hand side of midfield. But if he can run like that, it may be good for a winger. It's a great finish, great power. Smash past Montgomery into the back of the net. It's 1-0. Campbell laid out to his right side. Grubb still going forward. Ball played in. It should be easy for the keeper. It's gone behind for a goal kick. Tavares looks for Dupont. That's a good ball. Dupont then. He's got Griffiths to aim for in the middle. He tries to find him. He's unlucky. Here is Cook. Jensen's made the run ahead of him. Here he is, Jensen. Jensen, a few step overs, trying to be too fancy. Loses the ball, as per usual. Jensen, come on. Well, there goes the full-time whistle. It's a 1-0 win. Thanks to Dupont's goal, was just enough to separate the two sides. We do progress through to the next round of the FA Cup, to round 2. And well played to the lads, well played to Dupont. That's the best game he's had for us in a Tranmere Rovers shirt. It's finished. Tranmere Rovers 1, Forest Green Rovers 0. Well, only one league game featured in this episode. We've moved up to 16th place. We're doing okay. We played 17 games, won 5, drawn 5, lost 7, and we've got 20 points on the board. Our next game is at home against Port Vale. Colchester, Cheltenham, Exeter, Cambridge, Carlisle, Wickham and Oldham all sit below us in the table. Oldham did beat us, didn't they? Which was interesting. Oldham have beaten us and they're below us in the table. It's a weird season. But thank you so much for watching, boys. If you have enjoyed this episode, then please give the video a like. I've been SJHSports. I love your beautiful faces, and I'll see you in another video very soon. And goodbye.